If you want to know about these crazy affordable brushes, I'm talking Walmart and TJ Maxx and just cheap drugstore prices here. You just gotta stay tuned. Part 2. Here we are. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Ashley Sue. Welcome to part 2 on affordable drugstore brushes and what your coins should be going toward and what you can frankly not buy no matter how cheap it is. This whole thing started from a brush video that I did back last autumn. I decided to re-review some cheap Amazon brushes, and I am talking $10 for like 14 brushes, which is crazy, right? And upon the re-review, I still don't think they're worth your $10. I just don't. I cannot imagine many people finding value on those brushes. And in that video, I teased and mentioned some affordable options that you could use instead. These are my favorite drugstore variety of brushes. All of these can be found on the Walmart website. They're a little hard to find. I will try to find the links for them and include them in my description box because that will make your life easier. And yes, together these do cost more than $10. However, they are really cheap and you can customize what you need as opposed to spending $10 and ending up with a few that you actually might use repeatedly and a far majority that you will probably declutter very soon. You can own all brushes that you really like. This has such a teeny tiny precision on it for detail work. It's an angled one that would be great for if you do eyebrow pomade. I've got it mostly for eyeliner, though I don't use a whole lot of eyeliner in this kind of capacity, but I've got my detail tool for when I do. I've got a kind of flat eye shader, and this is good crease work right here, and I actually really do like this. I think this is $4.99, and then these are also $4.99 each, and I have 4 of them. These are just, it says crease. Crease, that's what it says here on the handle. Crease brushes. I use them for blending, and they are soft. They are as soft as almost any other brand I've tried without going super high end. They don't shed. They do a great job blending. They don't go on patchy or anything. It's just really good stuff. It helps the color go on and go on smoothly. But what you will see again and again and again in my Get Ready With Me videos is me reaching for this brush in particular, and sometimes for these also. This one says contour. I don't tend to use it as such. I have used it for highlight, though it's not quite as fluffy as I like for highlight, but if I'm going for that blinding highlight, this is a surefire way to get that. And yes, I also have from Royal and Langnickel MODA brushes. I do have a fan brush, but I've realized fan brushes for highlighting are really overhyped. I also have this buffer brush. I do think it works really well, especially if I get a little too much color in a spot or if I need to kind of blend away something. This helps smooth it right into the skin. And then my all-time favorite MODA brush, period, is this stippler. And I do believe this one may have cost, I don't know, it's somewhere between $4.99 and $6.99. This is a dream. When I put the contour on, and I put it on thick and draggy, and if you watch my Get Ready With Me where I am getting ready for my driver's license picture, and I will throw that link up in the cards, you will see that after I put that thick drag line of contour, I take this and I just make the circles and make the circles, and it just buffs everything in really beautifully, really simply, effortlessly. It's just a really good brush. I also mentioned Eco Tools because they have great varieties. Now, I don't think their brushes are as good as MODA's. I don't think their selection is as good as MODA's, though the quality of the brushes themselves most certainly are. Now, for an all-over eyelid look, you will always see me reaching for this from Eco Tools. It is such a simple little flat. I don't even know for sure what this thing is actually for, but I like to just smush that transition color and base eyeshadow color all over my eyelid with this. And it never fails me. It's simple. I have several of them for that same reason. I actually believe I found this at TJ Maxx for like $1.99, and I think normally they're like $3.99 at Ulta. And at Ulta, you can always find sales. If it's not on sale at the moment for like buy one, get one half off, just wait a month and it will be. And then I also have this, which is another great crease brush. This is also Eco Tools. Yes, some of them have different color handles slightly. Everything is kind of woodsy looking from their sets. Sometimes the ferrule is bronze, sometimes it's rose gold, other times it's silver or pewter. They switch things up. They have kind of anniversary collections and sometimes holiday collections. This is a crease brush, very economical crease brush that I really like, and it's super soft on the eyes and it feels great. And then lastly, please forgive me because these really need to be washed, but these are my Wet n Wild brushes, and as you can see, they get a workout. They definitely get used. I was with my sister when I hunted these down. They had just gone on sale last summer as a set. Now they sell them individually, and I will tell you some of the good ones. This is another blender brush of theirs. It's partly flat. It's okay. It's definitely not my favorite blending brush. These round blending brushes with the slightly domed tops, and no, the bristles are not normally green. They are actually white. I have used green shadow on this. But this is a fantastic blending brush. It's very economical. You can get it for a few dollars for this one brush. I think Wet n Wild just increased their prices. But again, just like with anything, check with Ulta, use your coupons, check Wet n Wild's website for coupons, check Walgreens' site for coupons, because these things are always on sale. Wet n Wild always does that with their products. I adore this one. It is, as you see, it's very similar to the eyeshadow blending brush, except it's bigger and fluffier, therefore. And I use this for highlight, and I use it all the time for highlight now. It is my favorite by far. This one, kind of use it for different things. Sometimes it goes right under my eye. It is ridiculously soft. It's like a bunny rabbit tail. I interchange these two, which one I use as a blush brush. I often use this one for blush. Woo! It feels so good. It's dense without being overly packed. It's fluffy without being too loose. It picks up pigment. It pops it on. It works great with the blush that I use. Now, I think that Wet n Wild sells these bigger ones for a few dollars more. Again, check your coupons and your sales. You won't regret it. And then they've got a pencil brush. It's a little wider than I would like personally for getting under there, but it does the job, and for that I can respect it. So those are my recommendations. They are drugstore pricing and they are investments. You will use them over and over again. They wash well, they hold up great, they do the job wonderfully. One thing you have not heard me talk about, you did not hear me mention e.l.f. And that's because I am not a fan of their brushes. I have actually picked up their $1 line and their $3 line before, and they all got to go to somebody else because they are not for me. I don't think they're made very well. I don't think they're as soft as people talk about online. I don't understand why e.l.f. gets all the hype they do. It's, you know, if it's a brand that you love, I do not mean any offense to you whatsoever, because we all like our own stuff, and e.l.f. is widely popular. I just felt like there was better for my money. And if you can't tell, I am very picky what my coin goes to. I want to feel good about what is being bought and being pulled into our home and being used in our lives, and therefore I expect that if I recommend something to you, you may love it, you may not love it, but if I believe something is either junk or that you could do better for your money, I'm going to tell you that I think you can do better for your money. And if you can afford some good brushes, let me direct you to eSome. Those are they're just amazing. They're just amazing brushes. I've got a 3-part series here on affordable brushes. They will be all loaded by about the second week of April. So hit subscribe, stay tuned, and there you go. If you are interested in part 3, it is another set of the BS Small Amazon brushes. This has a different collection of brushes. I look forward to giving these a try in the next few days and letting you know if they are worth your $10 or not, but I would definitely say pass on the other set. If you already bought the $10 brush set, or if you are going to anyway, leave a comment and let me know. I would love to hear what your thoughts are. I hope this video is helpful. If any of you have used MODA, let me know. I think that Royal and Langnickel, sometimes called MODA, is a really appreciated an under-mentioned brush brand, which is crazy to me. In PR, they sent Tati a big box of brand new MODA brushes, and she was like, is this a new brand? I've never heard of it. And I was shocked because she's been doing makeup for over a decade and she didn't know about them. And meanwhile, I get them from Walmart. Anyhow, I hope that this helps you out some. And again, if you have any comments, if you disagree with me, or if you know of a brush that you adore that I either didn't mention or that I said I'm not really a fan of, leave a comment, let me know. I would love to hear. And I'm gonna stop doing so many makeup videos soon. I mean, there'll be plenty of makeup videos too because I'm having fun learning about makeup. But I also have some videos coming up about making peace with our past, about making peace with our future, about infertility, you know, just experiences that I have been in and that I know my tribe may have also. Cheers to spring. It is here. It is still snowing. I am enjoying coffee and spring and snow all at the same time because life is not linear. I hope you are enjoying it all too. God bless you. God loves you. I love you. Sparkle brightly.